Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS table. And right now we'll be discussing about the table padding in HTML CSS. So how we can control the padding of a table using CSS. So to control the space between the border and the content in a table, you need to use the padding property from the CSS inside your table data and your table header. You are going to control those two elements with your padding property. So I'm going to show you how all this works together now. Back to our document. This is our document. As you can see right here, we are having, in our previous tutorial, we discussed about this caption row, and this caption and this head section, and also this data section. We are having three sections in our table. So this head section and this data section, we want to control the padding and the margin. So let's go and specify padding and margin. We want to control the padding, so let's go and specify the padding inside it so we can see how it works. As you can see, this is our default value, and inside our head section right here, we don't have any styling there as for now. So now let's select our table head and also select our table data, our table head and table data. So, and give it padding. I want you guys to notice one thing right here. I want to give it padding of 27, or let me give it 27 pixels, and save our document and reload. Let's see what will happen to our document now. Can you see when I reload, it increased the gaps, the space in between our elements, in between our table head, table data, and so on and so forth. So as you can see the way it's having a lot of gaps. So now let's decrease it. Let's give it like 10 pixels. I'll give it 10 pixels. Can you see how it looks now? How can you see this clearly? We have discussed about table borders in our previous tutorial. So let me give our table border, or let me give our table header and table data border. Let me give it border. I'm going to give it border 2 pixel solid blue. So now let's reload our document and see what we got. Can you see now? As you can you see our head? The head section is having this kind of space. See the space around the head section and see the space around the data section. Can you see the data? Our data, or every data is having what? Is having 10 pixel padding top, padding bottom, padding left and right. So we can decrease it also if you want. We can decrease. Now let's see the reflection. Let's decrease. So it's good when we do it like this, because just to see what we are talking about is the reason why we give it border quickly. Now let's decrease the border. Let's give it 4 pixels and see what we have. Let's reload. Can you see now the padding top, padding bottom? Can you see the gaps in between them? Let me bring it back to 10 pixels so you can see it once again. Can you see the gap inside here in between the blue and the data itself? Can you see the gap in between the head and the blue border itself? It reduces and it increases when we decrease and increase this. Let's decrease it to 2 pixels. Can you see how it is? So it just depends on what you want to do. Let me give it 0 pixels so you can see the reflection. Can you see? So it just depends on what you want to do. If you have to increase the padding, or let's say for instance, now in our previous tutorial we have discussed about the padding top, padding bottom, padding left and right. Let's discuss about padding left. Let's give a padding left of 7 pixels. I'll give this 7 pixels and reload our document. You are going to see what will happen. Can you see the padding from the left right here? The padding from the left right here. The third one is also having padding from the left. So as you can see, we can increase the padding. We can give it 12 pixels or 14 pixels. I will give it 14 pixels. Let's reload. Can you see the padding from the left? Padding from the left, from the left. So if you notice right here, we are not selecting the caption. So if you want the caption also to have the kind of padding, you can just come out and specify caption. Caption also can have such, but because the caption is aligned at the center by default, that's why we don't want it to have all these kind of things. We don't want to control it with it, so just let us remove it from it, not to disturb ourselves. So we can control caption separately if we want. So now, as you can see, can you see how our document is looking? And now let's say, for instance, now we now select our table. I'll give our table also border. Let's give our table border of border of blue. Yes, solid. Let's give it blue, solid, solid, solid 2 pixel. Yes, let's give it 2 pixel also. Let's reload. Now can you see the spaces, the gap between our table element itself and the head element, the table data element, and so on and so on. Can you see how everything is looking nice? So we can increase or decrease our padding also from the table, also by specifying padding inside our table. You can give this 24 pixel, and you specify 24 pixel and reload our document. You are going to see what will happen. Can you see the padding we gave this one now? See the way it looks. And we can increase and decrease the padding that is the white space immediately before the border. So that's what we are trying to control. Let's give it 12 pixel right here, so you guys can see again how it looks now. Can you see? So I want you guys to practice this, because practice makes perfect. Right here we can control the padding together by specifying 24 pixel. Also, if we give it 24 pixel, let's reload. Can you see how it looks now? And if we want, we can decrease it to 4 pixel if we want. Let's give it 4 pixel. Can you see how it looks? So it just depends on what you want to do. Right here I will prefer padding left right here, because I love it. I love the way it looks with my document. Can you see? So right now you can have padding. You can do anything concerning padding with your document. So that's how we can use padding. You can use padding top, padding left, padding. So I'm not here to. You can check our previous tutorial on CSS padding to be able to follow along with this padding section. It will be more easier when you check our CSS playlist, CSS padding playlist, to be able to CSS styling playlist. You can check CSS padding tutorial. Then you are going to understand everything concerning padding. So anwar akorede ayofe is my name once again. I wish to see you guys next time to the next tutorial. Peace and love. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye bye, and to the next. Thank you.